Kwame Ture is a beacon of light, that even when the source of that light is gone, Kwame Ture will shine for thousands and hundreds of years to come. Long live Kwame Ture.
30 years since you made the call for Black Power. Is there any reason for us to be optimistic about the future?
Oh yes, victory's ours. Victory's inevitable. Even if it takes the next generation, there's no question. We made a lot of advancements. The conscience of our people are rising, is going to rise higher, and that's all we need. Once that is done, then with descending conditions and rising consciousness, there must be revolution.
American capitalism is weaker today than it's ever been. It's getting weaker every day. Every day. Every day. This system is in crisis. It is in economic crisis. It is in political crisis. Above all, it is in moral crisis. We have a responsibility here to ensure that we become a leading force in bringing to order the politics, the economics, and above all, the morals within the society.
How would you like for people to remember you, particularly African people?
Just another, as from Muhammad Ali used to say all the time, just another brother on the corner doing more or less what they all do. But in addition to that, we would like to remember there's someone who struggled with integrity. We would want to know that we represented the best of our people, that we represented honestly this struggle, that corruption is outside of the concepts of our very thinking. We'd like to leave that as an example, that if one struggles, one must struggle honestly for the people. And you can't serve two gods, you know. You can't serve the people and also not serve the people. You must serve them and serve them faithfully. So we would hope that our legacy is that we have, with great integrity, faithfully served the cause of our people's struggle.
The program is basically the Correctional Treatment Facility Transitional Drug Treatment Program, which is sort of a misnomer because the program itself is really a very empowering rites of passage process that allows us to really look at a lot of the intricate dynamics that are, again, important to assisting a person in making that transition back into the community, to sort of touch base with his or her essence and beginning to understand how to productively express that essence in such a way that they also can begin to influence the community in a real positive kind of way.
We operate a therapeutic community which in itself is a microcosm of the real society, in that we have a therapy schedule that has men active in a self-development process from 5:30 in the morning until 11 o'clock in the evening. And that is a combination of group therapy, education. We also have college programs that they're involved in, art therapy, music therapy, encounter groups, psychoeducational modules. Primarily, we take the 18 or so counselors that we have with these 64 men and turn them into instructors and educators, so that on a daily basis, again, these men are involved in a process which stimulates growth and development.
Lawrence Jordan, serving 11 to 33 years. He is charged with parole violation following an earlier conviction for kidnapping and armed robbery.
Well, since I had tried just about every drug imaginable and tried everything imaginable negative, I said, why not try this? I tried art therapy. They had us pasting little pictures, making collages, and I thought that was the work of children, you know, with glue and little scraps of paper, but I tried it. You know, and eventually I saw, you know, some creative things made out of it.
It is therapeutic for us to know who we are to know we have a purpose, to begin to understand ourselves, appreciate ourselves, love ourselves. And that's the greatest therapy you could ever have. And if you are working with images, symbols, colors, all of this, that our spirit and our soul recognizes, then that's the therapy.
While in denial of substance abuse, he can only think that he feels and looks good to himself, if no one else.
For I am the symbol of endurance, the ruler of man in his quest for peace. I am the life, liberty, love to the Almighty above.
And then I move in for the kill. So to all you fools who think you are tough, stay out of my way, because you ain't tough enough. This is a warning to get you on track. Don't mess with me. I'm Mr. Crack.
To begin that work of creation, we need first to change the way we see and experience the world. We need a new mental paradigm, an African paradigm. What I look forward to is the day when all of us Africans, no matter where we are, will know that we are one people and think accordingly. Having an identity means you have a psychological framework from which to think. People who think that way are not available to some pusher who comes and says you can make $100,000 by selling this stuff to kids. They're not available to people who want you to go and attack your brother or your sister in order to make a little bit of cash. People who think this way are creators, and that's what we need to be.